Hello, everybody, and welcome to an impromptu late night stream. At least on the East Coast, it's late night with Ryan Doell and I as we dive into the not shocking, we knew it was coming today, but like a pleasantly surprised, like how epic it is. Haslab set from Hasbro. It's a Snowcat, folks, and we're going to talk about it live tonight on this impromptu live stream. Dollars, I come on, I'm in New York actually, and I'm in New York for work, so that is New York City behind me right now. But I'm looking at your mustache, and I don't know if I'll be able to pay attention to the cool new Haslab. The mustache is so good.
Yeah, it's I was like, there's different ways. I thought I better be careful how I dress today. If I dress nice, I'll look snooty, right? So I can't have that. If I dress too Western, then I'm way too cowboy. So I thought I'll just wear regular. I'll just wear my Hasbro swag because I'm a shill.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Right. So I'll rock that. Me being the shill that I am, can't help it. A little bit of I don't know which side is what anymore. My pulse, hoodie. Right. I got my sideshow. I'm rocking everything today. I'm like a NASCAR racer for toys. That's what I am. And it's good news on my end. I just thank you, Dorlaxian. It's very nice. Right. And then it's been a good day today. So
do you want to tell people do you want to say why you shaved the beard today?
Well, the beard I stopped shaving the beard right before I left for Japan. So I gave a nice trim, make myself look nice. And then I knew when I got back, it was going to get crazy at work, and it was going to be that whole crunch of trying to get it done. So usually when that happens, I do what I call my playoff beard. So I just let it grow until our last shot is done. And that was today. Off it goes.
Congrats.
Congrats. So now I need to get that. I got to get the fold-up safari hat. I could go as Rakondo.
Oh, hell yeah. That's a good look. Yeah. For sure. Thanks everyone for jumping in here late at night. Well, it's funny. Yeah. As I'm going on the subway to go to my office in New York, and you text me something to the effect, I'll read it verbatim because I felt it was so perfect. Where are you at here? He said, Snowcat reveal the day before Canada Day. Coincidence? I think not. Salute. Canadian flag emoji.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Well, is it? No, it's not. Snow is meant for Canada. There it is. This is how we do it. Up here. The Snowcat stands for Canadian All-Terrain Vehicle. They had to put combat in there, otherwise the Americans wouldn't buy it. They had to
Sure. All right. Well, let's say hello to the chat. We got Big M, J Mac, Nick Dillinger, Wookie Sasquatch, Andy Stutes is here. Dorlaxian in the house, Mecha Man Blade, Technicolor is here, Matt Bush, Mecha Man, I didn't make a bad, I'll do him again. Dave is here, Charlie Weaver in the house, Patrick Gerard, Rick Capabianco, Shelf Presence Take Two, Vicmin de Santiago is here, 77T, John Steps Toys, Phantom Crow, Pickled Pete is in the house, Toy Geekosaurus, Bruce Bryan, Justin Moen, and Steps Toys, Slip Shot Average, and many more. Thank you for hanging out with us on a Monday night. It's like the one not live stream night, because I do mine Sundays. Toy Anxieties on Tuesdays.
Tuesdays, Gotham City tonight on Wednesdays. But I even told myself I was going to take a break. I wasn't going to stream this week at all.
Yeah.
But then this happened. And this is probably the most important vehicle ever made. And we need to talk about it.
Okay, all right. So it's bold to say that. What is it, aside from the Canadian thing, right? Is it just because
right?
Okay.
Well,
What about it?
I am a sucker for obviously cold weather vehicles. I think they're just awesome. If you're looking at it as like you know how the Hiss had all those cool features and stuff?
Yes.
Like and the Rattler and all that. I feel like they took the Snowcat and completely just went like, let's take it, make it look like the vintage, but let's make it beautiful. And that's what this is. I have no other ways to say this is art. Look at that. It rears up. Dude, this is insane. I like that you can take hang on. I'm all over the place. Now I'm just excited.
You're not fully listing yet. You're not fully listing yet.
I'm not fully. Yeah. This right here, best thing ever in a vehicle or place.
Yes. Hold on.
For anyone who doesn't, if anyone who doesn't know, I'm a sucker for kitchens and cups and cutlery and all of that. And the fact that they added in a kitchenette that just pulls out of the side, I was like, yo, this is for me. They thought, how are we going to get Doell really into classified? They're like, let's add a kitchen playset to the snow vehicle. That'll get that son of a bitch. And they did it.
It's cool. It's really cool. I mean, the thing is,
cool.
Like let's take a quick glance. Let's go back in time a little bit. Let's go back to the original.
Yeah, I got mine here that I got from Matt Bush as well.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Oh, look at that.
Right. It's a little incomplete. Yeah, it's a little, but it's nice. It's gorgeous. I love this vehicle so much.
So it is a classic vehicle. It's one of the most iconic good guy vehicles for sure. It definitely Vamp number 1, but this is this number 2 in terms of like wheeled vehicles for G.I. Joe?
Wheeled vehicle. Okay, because I was about to say like
there's
for me it's up there, but I mean if you're gonna like obviously Sky Striker, right?
Exactly. Sky Striker, Dragonfly, Tomahawk. There's a lot of but wheeled vehicles
or ones with treads. This is up there. Maybe what is it? The Wolverine?
Yeah, Wolverine.
I'm not saying that out of biasness as well. But it's treaded. I mean, this is treaded.
You're right.
I mean, this is treaded.
It's like a hybrid. It's like a hybrid tread / wheel vehicle. Anyway, but it is up there. But you're right. Like they again, they did this with the Hiss. They did this with every other classified Haslab so far. They captured that vintagey vibe. But yeah, you're right. They did such a. They know what they're doing over there at Hasbro.
The Joe team is on fire. There is no doubt about it.
It's just, and again, I did want to pull up this image from the stream today. Where did I put it? In downloads? But I think the thing that sold me on this thing, and again, Colleen's over there, but I promised her I wasn't going to buy this thing. But the thing that sold me on this thing was seeing it side by side, the Hiss. So in the fact that this thing like dwarfs the Hiss tank.
Yeah, it's scary. I think when I get this, it's gonna have to go on my bed.
Yeah.
That's just where it goes.
Like it's a big boy. It's a thick kitty. Exactly.
Yeah, dude. I kind of forgot it lights up and stuff too. I was just so enamored today. Like this is what again, Black Series collectors must be just like crying. Like, where's my Jedi Starfighter?
That's true.
Right.
That's
but
true.
This is it. Yeah. But again, they get to do, this is their brand. They don't have to pay that extra IP tax, I guess. So they get to do all this extra stuff. And like, man, those missile turrets look great. Again, when you take it off, you showed that picture, you can have it so that it's like, again, I don't know who'd want to be riding in the back of this vehicle in the Arctic.
Yeah, exactly.
That would be so goddamn cold. Yeah, right. You're just good. Would not be fun.
So true.
It does make me hope that they make like a Skidoo. I don't know. I now want a G.I. Joe Skidoo.
I mean, to me, it's just they could have. I don't know. Is it risky to make it bigger and make it cost a little bit more? But it's not. I mean, I'm trying to remember what the hiss was. Was it $250 for the hiss?
Yeah, well, if you take a look at how much prices have gone up in general since the hiss, and this is so much bigger. And again, if everything unlocks, I think $325. It's funny that they put $324 because that's my birthday. So it was like, oh, of course, this is for me. I kind of keep forgetting there's just all these nods to Doell. But it's like, it's no, I think that I honestly do think $324 for something like this. Because I mean, man, what are we paying for Star Wars these days? Just in general. Right?
Exactly. Like so Hiss was $299, Dragonfly $275, Rattler $325. So if the Hiss was $299, or say just $300 because it's $299.99,
right?
Like look at that's more than $25 worth of plastic they put on that thing. It's like a whole like this whole section here is extra from the Hiss tank, right?
Yes.
Maybe it's just a depth perception thing, but it's bigger.
It looks bigger to me. Yeah, it could be. We could be totally fooled, but it looks bigger. It looks like there's so much more.
So I think I really know I'm seeing some things in the chat here of being upset about the price, but it's only $25 more than the Hiss, and it is much bigger than the Hiss tank, at least side by side to it here in this video. I mean, I guess we won't know until we see it in person. They'll have it at Comic-Con, I assume.
Yeah, I assume they will too.
Exactly. Shelf person, I'm good with this cost. This is a big kitty. Exactly.
Yep.
Immediately go back to some of the images here. The other thing that I love about this set is where did sorry, let's go back here to Geek Dad Life, but this is what I want to show off. The wheels actually turn as well, at least the front wheels.
Yeah, that's so again. A lot of little details here. Do they have the inside of the cockpit? I guess the driver's seat. We don't. When we get in the car, we don't call it the cockpit, though. We should start doing that.
Let's see. I'm on hotel internet, so these pictures maybe. There we go. Inside there. So it has that full light up display, like the other ones that they've done so far.
Yeah,
it looks so good.
It looks so good. Does the steering wheel turn the wheels? Do we know?
That I don't know.
Or am I just asking for way too much? like they're already.
That would require some type of like axle and rod system, which it's not that complicated, but they're pretty big wheels. That would require a certain amount of torques to make that work.
I think so too. Again, it's fine. It's totally cool. It's totally cool. Again, it looks super comfortable. Looks warm in there. That's nice.
That's what you want, right?
I kind of wish there was a cup holder in the center between the seats.
Maybe they could still add one.
Maybe. I do kind of wish it had that, just because once they said it has cup holders, like I'm going to go off on these cups a lot.
Let's talk about the loadout.
Let's talk about yes.
Okay, so here's the potential full loadout for this thing. So
I forgot about the tent. Oh,
I know, you get a little play set with it.
Oh man, they're going to be releasing Snow Job eventually, right?
Of course,
they got it.
But yeah, so you got a little campfire, you got axes and little storage compartments, a little cot to sleep on. You got a little weapons rack. You've got a little coffee maker, frying like a cast iron skillet with little eggs and hot dogs and little hot dog skewer things.
Yep, love it. I'm here for it. I am so here for it. And the fact it goes with Flint and Lady J. Let's not good. But keep going with the accessories, all the extras.
I mean, you've got all the missiles that the original came with. You have the blast effects. You've got, the
ski
little ski torpedoes.
I like that she has the auger so that she can drill holes in the ice. And
yep, get samples or just go fishing because she has a fishing rod.
She has a fish. She gets to go ice fishing.
Like,
dude, this is like this is not only just like this is also an adventure set.
Yes.
Right, and I think that's what makes this so awesome, because you get all of that stuff. And I am curious if you can have Flint and Lady J spoon on the cot. Because that's important.
You could.
I hope
so. You could.
I hope they fit.
That's the beauty. That's the beauty of modern articulation, is you can do that if you like.
Absolutely. Got it. But he's the little spoon in this relationship. 100%.
Of course. Yeah. Absolutely. And then you got little coffee cups. God, it's so damn cool. Okay. So this thing backs at 8,000. But of course we have tier unlocks. And speaking of Big Spoon Lady J, that's how many is this one? Does it say 10,000? So that 10,000, we unlock this special Lady J. And yeah, she comes with 2 head portraits, the auger to drill, to do some ice fishing, as well as it looks like some ore sample things, and spears. Yeah,
spears for her things. Yeah.
And then with the fishing line, I'm kind of hoping we can get a little fish to hook on the line. I feel like it's a missed opportunity.
I think there's time. Now that we said it, we know Hasbro's watching. They'll do it. They'll do it.
They're always watching. All right, so that's tier 1 at 10,000.
Hang on. Also,
go ahead.
These coffee cups, these to-go coffee cups. I love it. I also love that they gave her the toque with the headset, because now, when I get these, I can set it up to have them look like they're podcasting.
Oh my god, that is the same.
Welcome to Geek Joe Life. This is Flint. We're here in the Arctic.
I love that so much. Charlie Weaver, this is the Lady J I always wanted in the Real American Hero line. I never understood the bright green jumpsuit.
I did.
A lot of love for Jay.
Half unbuttoned. It was great.
Well, I guess she's wearing a turtleneck under there. I'm sorry, Doel.
No. Well, it's the winter.
But yeah, no, a great figure. She looks great. Yeah, that's a great tier 1. Okay, tier 2. You're getting yourself a Bivouac or Bivouac. I think it's pronounced Bivouac. Battle station. This is just like a vintage G.I. Joe thing, like a little tent.
You're not even talking like vintage. We're talking like 6-inch Action Man vintage.
Right, exactly. And it's such a throwback. I love it as an add-in here. And yeah, just everything you get. Oh wait, the fish come with this set, so you do get fish.
Oh, you do get see,
2 little fish.
She's
right
fully
there.
Capable, man. She provides. Lady J is a woman that provides.
Lady J provides. But yeah, you got a shovel axe, you got a machete, you got the tent, you got the minigun. That's just that's a bazooka gun thing.
Yeah,
you got your cot.
Snowbags.
You got your cot, so Flint and Lady J can spoon with each other and shelter.
And it's also soft goods, that tent.
It's soft goods,
right?
I love it. Go ahead. Sorry.
Soft goods, lean to tent. No, it's great. I love it.
But I also love that they say the canteen that conveniently hangs on the tent frame hooks.
Yeah. Again, well, sometimes it's those little details, because if they don't necessarily point it out, people go, why can't it do this? So it's almost like they have to cover every base. So just someone's not going, well, why doesn't it come with fish? It's like they have to.
Exactly.
They have to cover their bases. I get it.
2 fish accessories that attach to the fishing pole lures or stone in the ice compartment of the kitchenette. Oh, so you put it in a little ice tray.
Yep. Dude,
oh my God.
This is like This is a dollhouse / vehicle, and I am here for it. I am here for it. This is the kind of stuff that I just love. This is it.
It really is. You're 100% right. You're 100% right. I love it so much. And then, yes, we've got the Flint, the warrant officer Flint, who's also got his podcasting gear. He's got 2 schnitzels there, one half eaten. He's got the shotgun, the machine gun, handgun, skewers, coffee maker, skillet. And at 14,
again, he's doing his fair share too around the kitchen, so it's good to see that from Flint, right? Exactly. I love the gray shaded like rifle. And then I don't really know my guns. I'm not a gunner.
No, I'm not either.
But the other big one, the one that looks like it goes. That
that's like an automatic or something.
Yeah. I think with the gray, those look pretty sharp. I think again, he looks great. I love the jacket with the sheep fur collar, kind of reminiscent to Hawk a little bit.
Yeah.
But again, because it just fits with the line. Dude, these are so good. This is how Hasbro's gonna get me, man.
It sounds like they got you.
Yeah, I love this so much. And I thought too, I was like, I'm gonna do a Snow-Cat, whatever. I'm not really doing classifieds, and this is it, man. I could have just this one piece, and I think I'd be like, I'd say that until they go, oh, we're doing dreadnoughts in the snow, and then I'd be like, oh, I gotta get all the dreadnoughts in the snow.
Well, so because you were on one of the were you on the episode where we talked about snow? You were on one of the episodes where we had snow.
We talked about Snow-Cat. Yep,
was on your episode that we did for Toy Geeks, and you proclaimed, if it is a snow-based Joe, it is a Canadian G.I. Joe.
Yes. So Frostbite is born in Canada, but he resides in Missouri. They Larry Hama just left that part out for whatever reason.
No, it's so, like, to me, if they really were going to go full Doell, they would give you a sticker sheet of like Canadian flags to put, on different parts of this vehicle.
If they can't do that, I'll get Ramen Toys to make me some stickers.
There you go. But I love that they have the little stickers to make the snow on the windshield.
Dude, so good. Again, this is what I eat.
But I remember when we talked about the vintage one on that podcast, I think we talked about, okay, well, if they do this as a Haslab, they need to somehow incorporate the little windshield wiper. Because here, I'll make big here.
Right, you don't have to go like super big, but I mean, it had that kind of like frosted around the area, except for where the windshield wiper goes. My windshield wiper totally shattered when it got sent. That's how brittle it was. Oh, damn. I kept all the pieces, but
I love that detail in the vintage one. So I just love that they brought it into this.
Yeah, I love it too. It's so good.
I think it's freaking brilliant. So yeah, I just first pass at this thing, first reaction, I was like, oh wow, they really crushed this thing. And in a world where even myself, I am not all in on classified like I used to be. It's hard to say no to just really well made toys, right? That just freaking right? Like look amazing, that respect the vintage look and do new shit with it. And I think that's what's really cool about this.
Yeah, it's this is so sweet. And again, I just getting that snow, the snow-based characters, the cold weather characters, or just characters that aren't usually cold weather, such as Lady J and Flint in that extra gear. Because I mean, when they did the 40th anniversary, we did get cold weather Destro, we got Cobra Commander, Doc, we got 2 different versions of Snake Eyes, though. One is like movie style Arctic Snake Eyes.
Yeah.
And then there was the other one that had like the big fur hood. And of course, just and then your regular ice-based guys. Now when I get this too, I hope they make Stalker with the kayak.
Mm-hmm.
Like I really want that to go with this. And again, and obviously Snow Job.
Yeah, absolutely.
The Avalanche would be great, but the Avalanche is a massive tank.
It is.
And I would need to buy a garage if I wanted that. But this is cool. This is super cool. This is to me, this was like very exciting. I woke up tired and drained, and then I watched this, and it was like watching the Ghost reveal, where you're just like, oh my god, and everything is just like, this is cool, this is perfect, I love this. It looks so
Charlie
good.
was it's Snowdrop dropped 2 years ago.
Oh, did he? Oh, see, because I'm trying to like. I know what will happen if I start collecting classifieds. It'll just be like, I need all of them.
Well,
and I have a few of them, but I'm just like,
just be Snow Elite. Just be Snow Elite.
Have they made the Snow Serpent?
I don't think so. No, yeah, I think they have. I think they made the Snow Serpent.
Charlie Weaver will know. Yeah, okay.
I think they did.
Okay, because I thought so too.
But you just go all out for the snow based figures.
Yeah, I might have to do that, but it's
and I guess more retro based Snow Job.
Yeah,
2 versions of Snow Serpent, retro and regular.
And regular. Got it. Yeah. See, I try to like I said, I try to keep myself at bay, even though I watch all of them, all the fan firsts, because I get like I love this stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, man. Again, you see all those figures, you get the itch, right? Like it's like, I don't know what's gonna happen if I see Frag Viper out in the wild. I'm gonna have to get it. That was one of my boys growing up. Was Frag Viper. I think, and I'm not the only one who said this either. Dan Larson also said, if they make Hydro Viper, that's it. I'm toast. Well, that was one of my boys too.
I know. Like I feel like this is a slippery slope. This is a slippery slope, Doll.
Well, ice can be slippery.
Okay, well, that's very true. Well done, bravo. 10 comedy points. We got to check in the Brian Brink charts, because this is day one. The Haslab G.I. Joe sets have traditionally done really well on day one, and this is the fourth Haslab for G.I. Joe classified. And is there any fatigue? Is there any Haslab Joe fatigue? Let's check in. Do you think?
Well, I don't know if there's Haslab Joe fatigue, but I definitely think there's spending fatigue.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely. And
right?
Space.
I think there's that.
Space fatigue.
Space danger.
Yeah, space danger for sure. For sure. Fifth Joe Haslab. Well, I guess but Sky Striker is not a classified scale. That was a 3 3/4 inch O-ring scale.
Yeah,
because we had Hiss, Dragonfly, Rattler, and this is the fourth. Okay, let's take a look at the Brian Brink charts, compare it to the other ones. And when I first glanced at it, I was like, you know what, it's doing all right. So it is pacing a little bit behind the Rattler. The Rattler is this blue line here. The Hiss tank is in black, and then Dragonflies in the green.
Okay.
And so it's trending a little bit behind the Rattler, but it's still doing really well. It's doing better than Sky Striker, which was not classified. That's this gray line right here. And in retrospect, like, you'll get the entire, most of these things have a big day one jump. It levels out over time, and then it'll have like a big leap at the end. The Rattler, when it was all said and done, even though it started out the slowest, ended up being the most successful G.I. Joe classified Haslab, with over 28,000 orders on that Rattler. So even though it started behind, it ended up being the biggest. And so this might be 4 out of 4, but it's still doing really, really well for a day one. What's your thoughts on seeing charts like this, Dole?
Well, Brian Brink has never steered anybody wrong yet. Like, the math is something you can't trick. So I've tried. I failed. But I mean, already it's like what? Okay, so it's if we're going based on your time zone, which is we're just after 10 p.m., 10:30.
Yep, it's kind of end of day, yeah.
Right? I mean, they're still over halfway there. I think it'll be really interesting to see where it is by Wednesday, Thursday, Friday kind of thing. Yep. I can see it funding by the weekend when people are like, okay, because you got to remember, like, for a lot of folks as well, it's already just the end of the month. So people have paid bills, people might be paying rent. So they're probably waiting for that next paycheck, that next 2 paychecks to kind of be like, to kind of justify the spending maybe. And it's going on long enough too, where people can be like, okay, I can save up for this.
Yes.
As well.
So 45 days is a long time.
It's a long time. You got to remember, $325, it feels like a lot, but that's like 30 Starbucks.
Yeah, exactly. Or 300, that's like 3 tickets to the hottest party at San Diego Comic-Con, Toytubers Unite at Night.
Oh, good plug. And it costs less than a ticket to Taylor Swift.
Yeah, that too. Speaking of the Toytubers Unite at Night, today confirmed Pixel Dan going to be joining us at the panel and the party. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Get tickets to Toytubers Unite instead.
Colleen just said something. All right.
Yes, clear, very clearly.
Steps Toys, the Hiss also had an early adopter tier, which juiced it early. Remember, it had like that.
I like that term. Yeah, juiced it.
Juiced it. Yeah, it had that extra figure or something, right? Within the first 7 days or something.
Yeah. It's a good way to milk the backers.
But they didn't do it this time, so you're right. Brian Brink, I just noticed the Geek Dole Life icon.
There it is.
So yeah, $325. I don't think that's a bad price.
No, I think it's good. I honestly, it's huge. It comes with a lot, and I mean a lot. And do you know what would really put it over the top?
Okay.
If the interior was scented like pine.
So adapt that Mossman technology, and then
and put it in there. So when it opens up, it's like he's got the little like Canadian air freshener where it's just like, bang, there it is. And I think if everything gets unlocked, I think every G.I. Joe classified moving forward should come with a coffee cup.
Agreed. That should be standard.
Should
be standard.
That should be standard.
Yeah, agreed.
Because if they have it was called like Yo Joe Coffee or whatever. It's on the right. Then they should do Caffeinated Cobra for the other one.
Oh, good call. Caffeinated Cobra. Good alliteration.
Thank you.
I've
been thinking about it all day, Jay.
Did I not give you the pop you wanted for that idea?
Yeah, you did.
Okay. Good point, Charlie Weaver. That sounds like a challenge for Nostalgia. Unbox Pine Tree air fresheners. I'll text him. He's already asleep. He goes to bed early. Mr. Madgus, I just want to know why Hasbro is so determined to see me divorced. I know it's tough. You have to commit. You have to make a commitment.
Yep.
Wife
to both
or to both. Oh, okay. You're not either or.
What is it? Well, that's why you got to make sure your vows are like in Haslab and in death. Right?
But anywho, yeah, she gets the house, you get the toys. That's well, if you get a big enough. Well, you just get a toy house that you put. It doesn't work. That doesn't work. Tony Johnson, it needs more cup holders, or they need to ship the figures with cup holding hands. Cup holding hands?
I'm sure those cups will fit just fine. Everyone calm down.
Gun hand is also a cup hand, probably.
Don't you do that? Don't you hold your... I hold my coffee like this all the time.
Yeah, exactly. It's
gotta pull the trigger.
Oh my goodness. It's really cool, really exciting stuff. Kind of a light Yojo June, to be completely honest, but I feel like they ended pretty strong.
What do you mean, light Yojo June?
Because he didn't have I feel like they would have something big every single week, and they didn't quite have something big every single week.
No, but it was fun every week, and they had something every week.
You're right. I just think there's been bigger Joe Junes in the past.
Yeah, I think you need to check your expectations at the door. That's what I think.
But they've ended strong. I agree, Charlie. I think I wanted just a little more spice.
What are you hoping to see after this? So now that because I do fully believe this is going to fund.
Yeah, I have no worries about it.
Hang on. So have they been going Joe Cobra on these things?
Yes.
Okay. So what's next? Someone in the chat, I should have highlighted it. Someone said boats. And there's that Cobra boat. You know what I'm talking about?
Ooh, like the water moccasin? Or...
Yeah, I think it's the water moccasin. It's the one it's like red at the bottom, black on the top, and it's got that really cool snake design on the side where it's not your typical Cobra logo. Someone will know. Cobra Moray? Is that what I'm thinking?
Maybe.
Right? That could be it.
Let's see.
People are just naming stuff. I love it. Keep listing.
Let's
That's
see.
what I'm here for.
Is it Copperhead? No, that's the figure.
Oh, the moccasin.
Yeah, water moccasin. Yeah.
That is a cool one. That is a very cool
This one? No, it's you're thinking red. Hold on.
I am thinking red, but the water moccasin would be amazing. And I think they already did like a Copperhead for...
There we go. This is what you're thinking.
Classified.
This guy?
Yeah. I think it might be too big because it's pretty big. Like now that I kind of remembered, it holds like 30 characters, so 30 figures. It might be too big for a Haslab. But man, I do love this vehicle. I think it's so freaking cool.
Well, I think it needs to be something by sea, right? Because you had both factions had something by air and by land. All that's left is by sea.
All that's left is by sea. Yep, that's it. So I was thinking, like, I can't even think of an Arctic vehicle for Cobra, honestly. Again, chat will correct me instantly. I love it.
But Brad Brooks, I agree. Like, if they did the Cobra Hydrofoil, the Moray, I would want the whale. The whale would be just massive, like so massive. But
the Cobra Wolf. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
No. Which year is that? By the way, thanks for 3D Joes. They just doing the Lord's work over here at this website.
Right?
Can
you just type it in?
You're right. Why don't I just search it? This is 2025.
Come on. We're all adults here.
Woof.
We started with having to search everything by typing it.
Remember those days?
Oh,
yes, of course. I think that's too small. I think that
You think that's too small?
I think so.
Look at that. It's a 2-seater. I don't know, man.
That's like, to me, like Vamp scale. That should be a retail release.
Okay. You think so? I don't know. I think this would be pretty big because it comes there again. There's a lot. It's big.
And you know what kind of messes me up with Cobra Wolf every time I see it is I always think it's a good guy vehicle. I don't know.
Because it looks nice. It's friend shaped.
It's the same scheme as the cat. So I was just like, yeah, that's another good guy vehicle.
Right. But I think this would be cool.
No, it'd be dope. It'd be cool. I'm not putting a whale in a normal person's bathtub. I think it would be, it would have the size of the Ghost, right? Like they could do it.
They could do it.
You the hydrofoil, then the whale.
The whale's because can you go to the whale for a second? Because I got a feeling that thing is also the size of a queen size bed.
It would be big. It would be big. Whale is 85. No search for the. Get out of here.
What is this?
I thought it was 85 or 86.
Where? Come on, chat. Help us out.
Or maybe it was 84. Was it 84? Oh, it was 84. Shit. Okay.
Oh, because you didn't put the periods in there.
Oh, come on. Search needs to be smarter than that.
I agree. See, that's huge.
It is big. I'm not saying it's not big. I'm just saying I want it.
The vintage one's just not enough. Like, look at this. It holds like just in their little like cockpit area. I see 4 dudes. It doesn't even show the other side behind the other dude. So that means that's 8 figures. Then you got the 2 in the turret, the 2 in the back.
Listen,
come on.
Here's the thing. It would be smaller than, at least lengthwise, it would be smaller than the what the hell is it? This Jabba's sail barge.
You think so?
Like, to me,
you think people would pay $450 for something like this?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, 100%?
I would pay $450 for it. That would get me back. Oh, Killer Whale would get me back.
Right now, that driver's looking a lot like me with the hat and the mustache.
I know.
Jeez.
Well, I think we're gonna need him. He's a little motorcycle he comes with, and a little skedaddle guy over here.
Yeah. Oh, kind of looking tight.
And the thing is like the vintage ones, like these rotor blades break so easily. It's so hard to get a complete vintage one. It's such a fun toy back when it was released, but the plastic's gotten so brittle now.
Yeah, like a lot of the vehicles have become that, right?
Right? And they have a chance. They have a chance to do something magical. And I say, go for it.
I need Hasbro to make a Buzzbore, like, really badly. But that doesn't need to be a Haslab.
No, just do that retail. Just give us a whale.
Just give us a whale.
When we're at Comic-Con, we'll do a
video at the booth.
Style. Just like, so when are you doing the whale?
Yeah. So the whale, right? Everyone's talking about the whale. I noticed no announcement of the whale, but people are talking about the whale. I think the whale's coming. What's the ETA on something like the whale? 2026? 2027? How are you feeling on that?
You want to make a commitment to a timeline on when the whale's coming. Make a commitment
how about we make some commitment to prices? I was hearing online about $450. And then we get a Duke with a life jacket. Is that going to be a stretch goal there? We get some guys with some life jackets. Yeah.
Like Marty McFly. He wore in Back to the Future, something like that.
Yeah, feeling heavy, right? You're feeling heavy.
Let's stop. Why are you trying to crush my dreams, Charlie Weaver?
Oh no, Charlie. Hey, Weaver. Guess what? Next year, when the whale's announced, you're gonna feel pretty shitty. It's gonna happen.
Is this another what is it? Ewok Village confirmed.
Is this classified whale confirmed? We'll make it happen. We'll make it happen.
When my wife tells me to go to sleep on the couch, how about you make the whale so I can sleep there instead? Exactly.
Yeah.
Charlie Weaver, I'm coughing right now. Oh my God. All right. We've gone off the rail here. Doel, any final thoughts on this bad boy as we wrap it up here? A special late night sesh.
This is the kind of shit I dream about at night. So this is This is so cool. Again, this is just one of those things where it just makes me yearn for being back home at my parents' place in the winter. Like, this is something that, you know, usually it's kind of funny. It's like G.I. Joe vehicles or something that I got around Christmas time. And it just makes me think of that. So this gets me feeling nostalgic, but at the same time, it's like, this is so epic. Like, this feels like a modernized movie version of what this vehicle would be. And it's beautiful. And it is a playhouse. It is a vehicle. It's an adventure set. And I think this is amazing. Like, this could be these three looking for a Cobra Terrordrome in the Arctic.
Yeah.
Right. And they're just doing their thing, like just checking stuff out or doing a rescue mission. Right. They could be doing a rescue mission. You know what? I don't need to tell you how to use your imagination. You do it yourself. Even though people struggle with floors, you should be able to imagine adventure just fine. So
can I just say something, Joel, real quick?
Sure.
You notice what that tent has? It's got a floor.
It's got a dude, because you're going to take it outside. That's why.
The cantina has outside on the outside.
Yeah, it's called a jar of sand. You're fine. You're fine. You're going to regret not getting that cantina. I'm telling you right now. When you see me doing unboxing, you're going to be, damn. Joel is so right. Stupid Canadian's always right. How's he do it?
But you and I both saw it in person at Celebration in Tokyo.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice, but it's missing. It feels like it's missing a floor.
Oh, stop it! It's great. It's great. But this is awesome. And again, I love the food. I love the coffee cups. Just
so cool.
But to add in these little things that these touches that just give it that regular everyday feel that makes these characters feel like they're now human.
Yep.
Like, to me, those are the little things. I'm not saying everyone has to come with a hot dog, which would be amazing if it did.
Standard issue hot dog. And a
standard issue Happy Meal, you know, for Snake Eyes, you know, like just do it. I love all this. I love the crates. We didn't talk about the crates where you could actually store all your stuff.
Yeah.
Again, this set's very slick. It's super fun. It gets my imagination rolling, and that's the kind of toys I like to buy now. Is just does it look good on the shelf? Sure. But if I look at it, does it get me like inspired to be creative? Then I feel like that's what I want to surround myself around. And I feel this does the trick.
Agreed. I completely agree. Baroness of Toys. So excited for Snowcat Adventure Set. It is an adventure set because it activates your imagination to think of the cool adventures you could have with all these different accessories and play sets and scenes that you can set up with it. It's just really, really freaking cool. Kevin, toying around. Doell fake mustache. Claims of fake mustachioedness.
Oh, no. I grew this myself.
Like a man.
Like a real man. With priorities and chores.
Oh, my God. All right. Dollars, congrats on wrapping up your big project and getting to shave off your playoff beard. You were taking some time off from the interwebs, but she'll be back soon-ish.
Just this week. Yeah, just this week. So again, watch Toy Anxiety tomorrow. I'm wondering how much they'll cover this, because that means only Craig would want to talk about it. And I'm sure they'll all like, this is such a cool set. I'd be surprised. I'd be surprised if they didn't want to talk about this. So please tune into that. Turn into Toy Anxiety, and then again on Saturdays in the DL44 network, which is a little Star Wars channel. Myself and Kevin toying around. We started up. Steve 3 will be doing another Micro Galaxy unboxing on the weekend.
Oh yeah, nice.
Next week, I have completely off from work. So I plan to not only do a whole giant dusting of my place, because I've been so busy, I have not had a proper chance to do it in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to dust, I need to clean, but also when I'm not doing that, I'm going to be dropping extra content. Most possibly, is that a word? Anyways, on all 3 channels. So yeah, watch for extra stuff on Toy Anxiety, Gotham City Tonight, and DL44, all on the following week as well. So tune into all those channels, subscribe to all those, and yeah, I guess I'll see everybody in a week.
Yeah, beautiful. Love it. Everybody, thank you so much. Again, if you're being Comic-Con, come to the Toytubers Unite party. Links in the description. Dole's going to be there. I'm going to be there. A whole bunch of other people are going to be there. And we'll see you. Your episode of Toy Geeks is dropping next week. But the next episode of Toy Geeks Real Ghostbusters 1990 will drop tomorrow. So everybody take care. Have a great rest of your Monday and weekend. We'll see you all next time. Hasta luego and goodbye.
Bye-bye.